Hi, a very good evening to all of you. And today we are with Movie World Media Middle East. And നമ്മളെ കൂടെ ഇരിക്കുന്ന ആൾക്കാരെ I don't think so അവരൊരു introduction വേണമെന്ന്. So I don't know if you guys have been following them, but if you're not, you should be following them. Mallu Emiratis. Have you? For sure, you must have heard them. I don't know how many times you have seen their videos also. So today I'm going to give them the whole thing, and they're going to be the one taking over the screen now. So welcome, ladies.
Thank you.
So what do you really work?
I'm a social media manager, videographer for a charity foundation in Dubai.
Wow, nice, interesting. And you quit, I heard.
I quit back in February. I was in the banking sector.
Oh,
I
okay.
loved my job. I was in the headquarters actually in the service excellence department. I quit because of traffic.
Okay.
So the hassle, like getting stuck 2 hours in the traffic, whatever. I had to quit
All right.
to like focus on myself.
Okay, perfect. My personal, I would say something like personally living in this country. No, apart from this, I fly as well. I'm a cabin crew, so I go to different part of world. This place is the safest place I feel personally, like as a woman.
Thank you.
So, like that is definitely like hats off to the country. Like how, what are the standards we have kept for women? I think the world should learn. അപ്പം അതിനെ പറ്റി നിങ്ങൾ എന്താണ് നിങ്ങളുടെ അഭിപ്രായം ലൈക്ക് വുമൻ എംപവർമെന്റിനെ പറ്റിയിട്ട് പ്ലസ് ദ സേഫ്റ്റി നമുക്ക് ഇവിടെ കിട്ടുന്ന ഈ സേഫ്റ്റി ലൈക്ക് how would you say it?
See, if you want to talk about women empowerment, I think usually we don't use the word empowerment because we are already, there is no differentiation in the beginning. So, independent empower cheyanam. We know that we are women and we know we are
We're
important.
empowered. Okay.
And this started with our founder of the country, of the nation, Baba Zayed. It was him who first brought education, hospitals, and I think Maryam has said this before, our mother. She was the first female dermatologist of the UAE. So basically, when Sheikh Zayed came and he built the country, Sheikh Zayed was like, okay, they'll earn, they'll come back. They're talented, they have potential.
Definitely.
Why should they just keep it to the house?
Sure.
If they're capable of managing both, let's send them. So Sheikh Zayed was like, I'll get a set of girls, we'll educate them, we'll send them, we'll try. And today we're running a nation where we have gender balance instead
we
of
have
equality.
a doctor for every citizen, basically.
Wow, that's very impressive.
Yeah.
ഇവിടെ കിട്ടുന്ന ഒരു സേഫ്റ്റി ഐ തിങ്ക് വേൾഡിൽ എവിടെ പോയാലും ഒരു വുമൺ ഞാൻ ഇതുവരെ പേഴ്സണലി ആയിട്ട് ഫീൽ ചെയ്തിട്ടില്ല ലൈക്ക് ഞാനിപ്പം ഇവിടെ രാത്രി ലൈക്ക് ഇഫ് ഐ വോണ്ട് ടു ഈറ്റ് എൻ ഐസ്ക്രീം ഞാൻ ചിന്തിക്കേണ്ട ആവശ്യമില്ല രാത്രി ഇറങ്ങി പോവാ ഓക്കെ ഐ ഡോണ്ട് ഹാവ് ടു തിങ്ക് ലൈക്ക് എൻ്റെ ഫോൺ ഉണ്ടോ ബാഗിൽ ലൈക്ക് വാട്ട് ഇഫ് സമൺ ഇസ് ഗോയിങ് ടു ഫോളോ മീ അങ്ങനത്തെ ഒരു ടെൻഷൻ നമ്മളെ വരുകയില്ല സോ ദാറ്റ് കൈൻഡ് ഓഫ് സെക്യൂരിറ്റി ഐ ഫീൽ ലൈക്ക് they need to take classes for the world for that, for sure. Like I don't know like how, but they need to take classes for that. For like I wish like people could learn like how we have reached this level of safety where we don't really have to think about much.
I think because ഇവിടെ ജനിച്ചു വളർന്ന കാരണം we don't see it what's happening in other countries.
Right, that's right.
So അതൊരു വലിയ ഭാഗ്യമാണ് to be Emiratis, to be living in this country. So yeah.
That's really nice.
I think even like if you look at the concept of this year, every year we have a concept. This year is the year of the mothers. So if I'm not mistaken, all our rulers, not only rulers, even culture based, we believe it is the amma who has the power. How you raise your children is how everyone will be treated, whether it's a girl or a boy.
A boy, yes.
It's up to the motherhood. So
Definitely, I would say, yeah. I think it's like, rather than teaching your daughter what not to do, why can't we teach our sons also that, what we should be doing? So I think that would easily get this whole gender bias thing out of the system, I would say. Pinne, let's get into movies actually. So നമ്മൾ exactly. അപ്പോൾ നമ്മൾ ടർബോനെ പറ്റിയിട്ട് like how was the whole experience? എങ്ങനെ like how did you go with it?
അതിന്റെ ക്ഷീണം ഇപ്പോഴും മാറിയിട്ടില്ല. അതായത് ഞാൻ ഇത് എല്ലായിടത്തും ഞാൻ മമ്മൂക്കയുടെ കാര്യം പറഞ്ഞിട്ടുണ്ട്. എന്റെ ജീവിതത്തില് ഞാൻ ഇത്രയും ലൈക്ക് കണ്ടിന്യൂസ് ആയിട്ട് കഷ്ടപ്പെട്ട് ഞാൻ ജോലി എടുത്തിട്ടില്ല. അതായത് ഞാൻ പറഞ്ഞില്ല ഞാൻ ബാങ്കിങ് സെക്ടറിലായിരുന്നു. പക്ഷേ we were working on weekends. രാവിലെ വരുമായിരുന്നു, we would stay like till night. അത് 45 ദിവസം കൊണ്ട് ഞങ്ങൾ അത് തീർത്തു.
It's not 45 bro, it's 3 ആഴ്ചകൾ and then you keep saying 45.
Well, I don't know, it felt like 45 days.
Okay.
This is actually ഇത് നിങ്ങളുടെ ഒരു ആർഗ്യുമെന്റ് ആണ്. Even if you ask Ahmed Salah, the main character, he'd be like 3 ആഴ്ച. I'm like, yeah, 3 ആഴ്ച is 21 days.
21 days, yeah.
അല്ല പക്ഷെ 3 ആഴ്ച ഒരു മാസമല്ലേ, 30 ദിവസമാണ്. പറയുമ്പോൾ അല്ല 45. Like, you know what, ഞങ്ങൾ
I like rounding up.
ഡബിൾ ചെയ്ത് കഴിഞ്ഞു, ഇനി പറഞ്ഞിട്ട് കാര്യമില്ല.
Okay, fine.
Rebin is the marketing head of the Truth Global
The
films.
okay.
Yeah. അപ്പൊ അയാളാണ് ഞങ്ങളായിട്ട് മീറ്റിംഗ് ഒക്കെ ചെയ്ത് ഇങ്ങനത്തെ ഒരു ഐഡിയ ഉണ്ടെന്നൊക്കെ പറഞ്ഞത്. So he was like, നിങ്ങൾ ഒന്ന് വന്നെന്ന്, what did he say?
Yeah, so basically it was Ramadan night. ഞാൻ പള്ളിയിൽ നിസ്കരിക്കാനിരിക്കുകയായിരുന്നു. And then Mariam is like, by the way Noora, ഞങ്ങൾക്ക് ഇന്നൊരു മീറ്റിംഗ് ഉണ്ട്. I'm like, excuse me? I'm like, ഞാൻ നിസ്കാരക്ക് പോയിട്ടുണ്ട്. I'm like, I'm ready to go.
Yeah.
He's like, ഇല്ല ഒരു മീറ്റിംഗ് ഉണ്ട്. So I go to the meeting and I'm like, yeah, 15 minutes, I need to pray after this. So Mariam is like, ഇല്ല അത്രയും സമയമൊന്നും വേണ്ട, ജസ്റ്റ് ഒന്ന് സ്റ്റുഡിയോയിൽ വരണം, ജസ്റ്റ് ഒന്ന് അറബി കറക്റ്റ് ആണെന്ന് നോക്കണം, ജസ്റ്റ് ഒരു റിവ്യൂ. അത്രയല്ല. അത്ര മാത്രം, ജസ്റ്റ് ലൈക്ക്, ഓ യാ ഷുവർ. ആ ജസ്റ്റ് ആണ് ഇപ്പൊ 45 ദിവസം 30 ദിവസം 3 മാസം. We don't know what is the
So basically ഞങ്ങള് ട്രാൻസ്ലേറ്റേഴ്സ് ആയിരുന്നു, ഞങ്ങള് കാസ്റ്റിംഗിന്റെ മാനേജേഴ്സ് ആയിരുന്നു.
We did casting, we did translation, we did dubbing, we did
So you could actually release your own movie like this for
Basically.
sure. Malayalam movies, we'll
I
be
run
looking
the
forward to
show.
you guys for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, why
So-
not? Are you guys thinking about it, like to a Malayalam movie? Emirati based Malayalam movie. I think it's going to be the first time in the history for sure.
Oh, we're making histories.
I need to.
For sure.
Now that you say it, we
Noora
need to.
cinematography ആണ് പഠിച്ചത്. So
Okay,
it is in
okay.
her blood.
Perfect.
Yeah.
So
It's in
that's
my
that's going to be, yeah, definitely that's going to come up. Wow, that's very interesting.
Soon,
Yeah.
inshallah.
അപ്പോൾ അങ്ങനെ ഒരു ടോപ്പിക് വരുന്നുണ്ടെങ്കിൽ what would you think, like what would be the topic you want to bring up to the society when it comes to movie? Like, I don't know, like maybe if you have, or maybe you have a dream to get, you know, something like this since you are into cinematography. So.
See, more than movies, it will be more like documentary, but not boring documentary.
Okay.
I need to find, you know, there is, you know, we always say we're the connecting bridge. We were just born, by the way. So there are so many people 40 years ago, lengi UAE undaganenu mumbayittu, they're here and they're working. And they have their bosses, or maybe our great grandparents who have been here and they've seen the first Malayali come in or the first Indian come into the country. So I need to know their stories. How did India and UAE become one? And because, see, okay, I'm not that young, but nan cherudarna. I think till 2004, when I go to my mother, we don't say Mama atayni dirham. We say Mama atayni rubbiya. We used to call it rupees.
Yeah, I remember. Yes, exactly.
So I'm like, atayni rubbiya. She's like, yeah, here one. So after 2004, it became dirham.
Okay.
And a lot of the things in UAE, it's the same in Hindi or Urdu. Like, if you're sitting in the olden days, you don't have ACs, you have fans.
Fans, yes.
So like, shagli al-banka, wala sakri al-banka, it's the
Ah,
same.
okay, yeah,
So
it is, yes.
that is what I want to explore more.
Wow.